Okay, shall we start? Hare Krishna. Well, go ahead and start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Virayate Nastapráyeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama-shloke Bhaktir-bhavati Naistaki Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Chaitanyameshwaram Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarani Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So thank you all for joining Bhagavatam study. One second. Okay. So yesterday we discussed the last verse of chapter 5, Canto 1. The 3 points Prabhupada brings out in that is that one, the offenses against the holy name. And also he brought out who are the 4 people who will come to Krishna and who are the 4 people who will not come to Krishna. So we discussed that. We'll try to discuss more about those 3 points. So first we'll discuss on this offenses against the holy name. Last Friday, those who attended Friday and Sunday classes, we discussed the various offenses. So out of one of the offenses against the holy name. Holy name is not just a name, it is a person. That's why Nama Prabhu called. So we need to reciprocate that way. That's why there is Puranas given, Padma Purana given that the offenses, 10 offenses, which we should guard against so that we can chant nicely and we can get the right benefit of chanting the holy name. Now maybe I can request each one of you to read one by one offenses, then let's discuss and one by point. So start each one who want to unmute, please start reading. Go ahead. First one.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
Yeah. So this is the first, to offend, blaspheme a devotee who have dedicated the life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. So Krishna himself says, whoever propagating my holy name are dear to me. So there is nobody more dear than him, and he'll come back to me, 100% guarantee says. So such devotees, if you blaspheme, Krishna will not be happy, and holy name will not give us the result what we are supposed to get. So that's why the Vaishnava Aparadha is considered as the topmost. We should be very, very careful not to offend any Vaishnava. So we discussed who is Vaishnava. Whoever chants Krishna's name once, Krishna he should be considered as a Vaishnava. So in that perspective, we cannot find anyone who is non-Vaishnava, non-devotee. Some or other they would have chanted. Even if you say Hare Krishna once, if he says Hare Krishna, he is a Vaishnava. So that mood we should take. That mood, but here talking about a blasphemy devotee who are dedicated their life for propagating. So that's a higher, but doesn't mean that we should offend anyone, So, but definitely such a saintly person, we should definitely guard against. Yeah, should not even offend them. Okay, next two. Someone else, please.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Go ahead.
To consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu.
Yes. So here again, we are in South India. We are Devi Devata worshippers. There are so many people in the society. So we should be very careful when Prabhupada says demigod. There is nothing to demean them. Demi means a deputy, So like deputy prime minister, deputy chief minister. Krishna is a supreme. They are deputy to them. They are serving directly to them. But at the same time, we cannot make them equal. Even like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, they are not equal to Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna. So that is the point. We need to be very clear understanding their position. At the same time, we should respect and worship accordingly. That's the reason we should not be considered every Devi Devata equal to Krishna. So that is a point we need to understand. With that understanding, we should chant the holy name nicely. Okay, third. Someone quickly.
To disobey the orders of the spiritual master.
The best thing, go in alphabetic order. So that any reading, go in alphabetic order. Now find out who is the next in the sequence. Please go ahead. To disobey the orders of spiritual master. Yes, spiritual master is the person who is taking us to the lotus feet of Gauranga or Krishna. So Prabhupada says spiritual master is non-different from Krishna. Not Prabhupada only, even the acharyas, the scripture says that. The guru is non-different from Krishna. So guru is representation of Krishna. We should worship guru in that perspective. But at the same time, Prabhupada says, guru never thinks that he is equal to Krishna. Guru always thinks that I am a servant of everyone. When Chaitanya, this one, Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, Prabhupada's guru, when every disciple go and pay obeisances, he used to say, Dasosmi, I am your servant. He never said that I am guru, I am equal to Krishna, worship me. No. But the mood of devotee, disciple is that he is equal to Krishna. He is representative of Krishna. So Prabhupada gives example like an ambassador of a country goes to another country. He is given a respect of the president of the country because he is representing the president. Similarly, Guru is representing Krishna. He is bringing Krishna to us. So that's why we should respect that way. At the same time, we should not disobey the orders of our Guru. Whatever Guru says, we should obey, and that is the secret of success. If anyone in the bhakti want to succeed, this is a secret. At the same time, understand Guru doesn't give difficult orders. You know what Prabhupada given us order? He has given chant 16 rounds attentively, follow 4 regular principles, and help me to preach. Help me to expand Krishna consciousness. That's all he asked. He has not asked any difficult thing. Following the 4 regular principles, Shastra also says that these are the 4 things breaking the pillars of dharma, whether it is daya, whether it is austerity or cleanliness or truthfulness. These 4 is a pillars of dharma. By eating meat, we are breaking daya, the mercy. By doing illicit relationship, we are breaking cleanliness. By having intoxication, we are breaking austerity. By gambling, we are breaking truthfulness. So this is the simple order Prabhupada has given, and his disciples, our gurus, are giving. We need to just follow that and help to preach Krishna consciousness. That is the most important. Chant our rounds nicely, 16 rounds attentively. Chant. When we chant that 16 rounds nicely, our lot of progress happens in our bhakti, because chanting is the 99% of devotion service, Prabhupada says that. So such Guru's order, we should not disobey. We just obey and do our sadhana nicely. Next, 4.
Hare Krishna.
Ah.
To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures are scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version.
Yeah. So our scriptures is Vedas like a mother, because everything, every knowledge comes from scriptures. Because Krishna says, Vedesha sarve ahameva vedya. He says, I am the Veda, I am the one given you the Veda. So he's non-different from Krishna. So like Prabhupada gives example, gives like if someone wants to know who is his father, he'll go to mother. Similarly, if you want to know any knowledge, we'll go to Veda. Vedas are the mother. So we should not blaspheme Veda or any scriptures which is giving us a truthful version of that. So whether it's Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, or Chaitanya Charitamrita, all these are part of Vedas. They are coming from Vedas. So they are like Bhagavad Gita is Gita Upanishad. I know, like Bhagavatam is the essence of all the Vedas. So all these scriptures we should practice, we should read and understand, try to practice nicely. Okay, next, 5.
Hare Krishna. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination.
Yeah. So sometimes people go to chant, and it's considered, kind of imagination, and not considered the real value of chanting. Chanting is not something ritual. Maybe next also comes that chanting is something real service we are doing to Krishna, and that purifies my life. That is important. Why are we chanting? Chanting not for somebody else's benefit, it's my benefit. With that chanting, I am the one person going to benefit. So that glories of chanting is not an imagination, it is real fact. That when you chant Krishna's name, Krishna personally comes and hears our glory, the chanting. So that's why the chanting is given so much importance. And we chant attentively, a lot of transformation happens in our heart, because our heart is full of anarthas. So much kama, krodha, mada, matsara is there. All those things gets out. Our real enemy, they are the one, anarthas, when they get out by chanting nicely. So that the sincere faith is required, holy name of the glories of the holy name of the Lord. Okay, next, 6th. Next alphabet.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord.
Yeah, to give some mundane interpretation or our own interpretation is holy name. No, we have to simply follow the Shastra, Guru Sadhu Shastra, what Prabhupada said, what our Guru says, just follow that. Because no one concocting. Prabhupada says always, I followed what Krishna, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, my Guru said. And even if you read his books, he always refers to the scriptures. He doesn't say something of his own. Whatever is Mundaka Upanishad or other Shvetashtra Upanishad or Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, wherever he has taken, he gives a reference. What he has taken, so that people can go and verify it. So similarly, the holy name is not something saying that no, Krishna's name like this. No, there is no imagination. No, there is no interpretation. Krishna is name and Krishna is not different. By chanting water, 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 my thirst cannot be quenched. But by just chanting Krishna's name, there is all the benefit of seeing Krishna can be obtained. That's why chanting the holy name given such an importance. Okay, next, 7.
Hello.
Go ahead. Yes.
To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name.
Yes. Many times Praschita. Okay, I do some mistake. Okay, next I chant one round extra. And after that, I'll do the same thing again. No, I cannot commit sinful activity on the strength of holy name. So I'm a devotee so that I'll do some sin, I'll do something because I'm chanting. No, that itself is offense. So on the strength of the holy name, I cannot commit sinful activities because as soon as I start chanting, the mentality should reduce. Instead of that, I should not increase that. That consciousness always should be there. So chanting the holy name is not to increase my sense gratification, increase my sinful reactions, sinful activities. That is the point. Okay, next 8.
To consider the chant Hare Krishna,
Yeah.
to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as purgative activities, karma kanda.
Yeah. So chanting is not just an auspicious. Yes, it will give an auspiciousness, but it's not just auspiciousness. It is not just ritual. Like karma kanda, we do rituals, we get a benefit. I mean, that benefit to enjoy, like dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So people do dharma for get artha, wealth. And why the wealth? To do more sense enjoyment, kama. And after that, after enjoying this karma, finally, when they're frustrated, they want a moksha. But this chanting the holy name is not for that. Chanting the holy name is not just to increase auspiciousness in the house, and, remove all this. No, chanting the holy name to serve Krishna nicely with lovingly. In that, I may be having so much difficulties. Like if you see, Vrindavan, when Krishna came, so much difficulties Yashodamaya and Gopis got. So many demons came on daily basis. So we are not doing chanting for that sake. Chanting, offering to Krishna so that I can serve him nicely. By chanting, we are praying to Hey Radhe, please engage me in your Krishna service. So that is the mood. By chanting, we should do more service to Krishna. When we do that, our life really becomes a perfect. Next 9.
To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
Yeah. So now somebody may ask, then how do I preach? So here the point is that the faithless person, the person by your speaking, if he is talking against Krishna, blaspheming Krishna, then don't talk to him. You should not be the cause for the person to blaspheme Krishna or talk bad about Krishna. But otherwise, those who are receptive, those who are, we say God-fearing people, at least the God-conscious people, we should preach them. Generally, we go out in Nagar Sankirtan, other day, Mariappan Prabhu and Raghuram Prabhu would have seen, as soon as Krishna Prasad taken, they will remove the chappal and come forward. They may be 10 steps away, keep the chappal and come. We are distributing prasadam, we are in chappals, but see their faith of prasadam Krishna. So they are really, pious people. They are really the God-fearing people. So such people we should preach. But if somebody is saying, no, your Krishna is like this, no, such people keep away, not required. And because by your preaching, what will happen that they will commit more offenses and you are the cause for that offenses. We should not do that. But there are a lot of pious people are there in the society whom we can preach, make them Krishna consciousness. But preaching is essence. We should do that. Next, 10th.
Do not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments, even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting.
Yeah, this is the most important. Not to have complete faith. So there is Krishna's name and Krishna non-different. Krishna will protect me. Avashya Rakshabe Krishna. So that is a faith. The holy name will protect me. That is a faith. And if you not have faith, by chanting, you will not get the benefit. So we need to develop that faith. Yes, whatever happens, the holy name will protect me. Holy name is the only savior for me. That is a faith. And also maintain material attachment. Sometimes, we keep one leg in material thing, one leg in spiritual thing, like two boats, no, that's not going to work. In a river, if I keep one leg in one boat, one leg in another boat, I'll be doomed because boat may go in different direction. Similarly, Prabhupada says your economical growth and spiritual growth cannot go hand in hand. But that's why material attachment has to reduce. Slowly but steadily, my focus should be reduce material attachment, increase the spiritual attachment. So even after repeated understanding, if I'm keeping the material attachment, the instructions of the holy name is not going to work for me. So that's the offense. It's also offense to inattentive while chanting. Chanting has to be very, very, attentive. So generally, it's a common problem, everybody. Some of the sannyasis also says that, the elevated devotees, they also say that I'm also not able to focus. But we have to make an effort. Mind is such that it'll keep running here and there. We should bring back the mind here. That's why Prabhupada says, while chanting, we should hear. The chanting is not just murmuring. We chant such and loud that I should be able to hear. Of course, not too much, but I should be able to hear. Louder so that I can hear, so that my mind is hearing and it's going inside. I should hear, so that I bring back the mind to that's called japa meditation, mantra meditation. It's not meditation on the kind of wide is not possible. That's why we focus on mantra. That is the japa meditation. That's what we have to do daily. At least 1.5 hours, 2 hours, 16 rounds means 1 hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours. So that's what required for every practicing devotee. Prabhupada has given us minimum 16 rounds. When we do that, a lot of our progress in bhakti happens. Real, because the spiritual knowledge, we cannot, get it from our intelligence. Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito, Krishna, there's a song, I think Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. So that's Divya Gyan, something is not, we can get it from outside. It is inspired by Krishna. From heart, it comes automatically. But Krishna inspires, Krishna gives that knowledge. So that will happen only when I have that faith and I have no attachment and I have attentive chanting. So these are the 10 offenses and final lesson. So read the final wordings.
Every devotee.
Okay, Prabhuji, please read.
Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema.
So what is our desire? Krishna Prema. If I'm claiming to be a Vaishnava, I'm aspiring to be Vaishnava, I should guard against these 10 offenses. And my desire to Krishna Prema. My desire is not just moksha, liberation, or no. My desire is to wherever Krishna puts, whether hell or heaven or bhuloka or patala, I have no problem. But I want a Krishna Prema and serve Krishna and his devotees. That is my aspiration. I would be able to serve Krishna and Krishna's devotees. That is where I can serve, I can have Krishna Prema. So if I have that desire, I should guard against these offenses and should practice nicely. Okay. So now, anyone want to say anything or about those 4 people who will not come? Any points anybody prepared? Please share. I think yesterday we discussed some point, but if anybody got any points, please unmute and share. Anybody prepared anything? No?
Who are atheists? They cannot come to the Krishna consciousness, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Definitely, they cannot. We cannot convince them, and they will not come only.
Who are those people?
Atheists.
So, Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, 20th sloka, it says, Kamesthether hrita jnanaha prapadyante anya devataha tam niyamam asthaya prakritya niyata swayam. Prabhupada translates, those whose intelligence has been stolen by the material desire, surrender unto demigods and follow particular rules and regulations for the worship according to their own natures. So these are the four people, and also Prabhupada says some other places. Yeah, I think the purport itself, the previous purport is there, no? 1 second. Let me open that. Yeah. Yesterday we discussed, right? Yeah. So as far as the bad men are concerned, those who are 4 number, those who are simply addicted to the mode of progressive fruitive work and thus subject to the accompanying the miseries. Those who are simply addicted to vicious work for sense satisfaction and suffer the consequence. Those who are materially very much advanced in knowledge but have no sense of to acknowledge the authority of the Almighty Lord and thus suffer a lot. And 4th class of men who are known as atheists, therefore purposely hate and very name of God, although they are always in difficulties. So the sense gratification, materially advanced with knowledge, or those who are simply addicted to vicious work and atheist. This kind of a poor people cannot come to Krishna because various reasons, their own attachment, and this how their nature will be there. So, but such people also, the devotees are merciful. Devotees go and preach them. So sometime if you preach, they may not listen. So what is the best way to Srila Prabhupada and Prabhupada, did that. Srila Prabhupada went to America. They were, Shunyavadis. They are atheist, some places. But he just gave the holy name and he gave Prasad, Krishna Prasad. That's why Acharya says we need to follow 3 P's. Our prayer, our preaching, and Prasad. So first P stands for my prayer, my sadhana. I should chant nicely. I should read scriptures nicely. I should practice nicely. And then I should preach nicely. So that my first P is my prayer. Second P is for preaching. And I should distribute prasad. Prasad distribution, prasad is Saksha Darshan of Krishna. Prasad distribution is considered topmost because everybody won't eat. Nobody will say no to prasad generally, unless they are very, very conscious. I know there are communities because they know the value of prasad. That's why they'll say no, because they know if I take prasadam, I'll become devotee. I don't want to become devotee. So that's there. So prasad is such a, potent. So that is kind of clears the brain tissues. That's why Prabhupada says that eating prasad can transform a life for better. Especially we have Matajis. You are a good opportunity. Cook nice bhoga for Lord. Offer to Krishna with love. Krishna, please accept it. And then serve your family members. Whole family will become devotees. Nothing else required. Prabhupada did that. Prabhupada disciples did that. We have one pastime like Prabhupada's disciple, one of the sannyasi. Every day he'll make cake and go out, distribute his neighbors. Neighbors used to hate ISKCON devotees because various reasons, because they do kirtan, they disturb for them. So what he used to do, he used to make cake and he used to go and tell them, today is my wife's birthday. A sannyasi who never married, but he'll go and tell them that is today's, and every day he'll go and distribute different houses, different places. Every day is wife's birthday. But somehow he give prasadam so that they accept it and they become Krishna conscious. So we also have to try whatever little possible. Neighbors, friends, colleagues, distribute prasadam and preach nicely. So to preach means you have to read nicely. You have to understand the philosophy nicely, understand the correct concept. And for that, I should do my sadhana nicely. I should chant nicely. The morning, get up 16 rounds, attentive chanting, and attend the classes wherever possible nicely, and read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, whatever possible, the daily. With that, my prayer, my sadhana becomes strong and I'm able to preach nicely, then I can preach, because Krishna is sometimes not merciful. Because we've seen in Vrindavan, demon comes, Krishna just killed. Krishna did not bother. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga came, he is so merciful. He did not kill anyone. He gave this Krishna Prema freely to everybody. And more merciful is his devotees. Srila Prabhupada is more merciful. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not physically go out of India. But Prabhupada went out of India, traveled all over the world 14 times, gave this holy name to whole world. And Prabhupada's disciples still merciful. Whatever the situation, whatever difficult situation, if they go out and spread this holy name.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm asking all my friends to join Bhagavatam class. Friends, relatives, everybody.
Please.
Just listen. Yeah, you need not read sloka and all. First, come and listen to the class. Online
Correct.
class only, no? 9 to 9:30.
Correct.
Maybe, but tomorrow 2 people will join, Prabhuji.
Yes.
2 of my friends will join.
Please, please. So nice. Yeah, I think Prem Priya sent a message. Namadustrithuno mudha prapadyante naradamaha maya prithajana asura bhava ashritaha. These are the 4 people. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, who are lowest among the mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender to me. These are the 4 kind of people Krishna says they will not come. And in the previous, this one, Para Prabhupada said, all the 4 people will come. So those are jnanis, artharthis, those who want money, those who want knowledge, or those who want inquisitive, and those who have problem. This kind of people will come. If we analyze our life also, many times, majority of them, we fall in this category. Either we are face some difficulties, or somebody wants to know, how to get more money. Some are inquisitive, somebody want jnana. So these are 4 category of people will come. So these are the points Prabhupada says here. Now, tomorrow onwards, we'll go to the next chapter. We'll discuss more into the next chapter. Now, today we'll stop here. Now, open to devotees to please share your thoughts, realization, or any comments, questions. Please go ahead. Go alphabetic order from the ulta. We'll start from V now. Yes.
What Prabhuji said, ulta?
V from V. Last.
Varsha.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Actually, I joined a bit late, but I understood the 10 offenses of listening to, not following the spiritual master, and Vedas are like our mothers. We should, use it properly. So all those 10 offenses should not be done. And I understood about this 4 people who cannot come close to Krishna, who has most of the sense gratification, and materially advanced people, ethicists, and addicted to bad work. And I understood that 3 P's are very much important. I should pray regularly, 16 rounds. 16 rounds means 108 times Hare Krishna. Like that, 16 rounds we have to do, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Okay. That, and after that, preaching and the prasada distribution is very much important. And we understood how this person, how people will be not ready to take the prasad, and we have to somehow give it. That's all I understood.
Thank you, Mataji. Next, after that, I think Sridevi Mataji, Yes.
We should obey the spiritual master, Prabhuji. We should obey the spiritual master. We should not disobey. That is very, very important.
True.
Like what curse Indraji, Lord Indra has got, the same thing we'll also face if we disobey the spiritual master. That is very important. And one more very, very important is we should not be inattentive in chanting. We should attentively chant the rounds, whatever prescribed rounds we are chanting, we should attentively chant. We should have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name.
True. Yeah. Prabhupada's guru, 1922, he has told to Srila Prabhupada, as that time Abhay, you young man, educated English person, go to West and preach. That's all he said. And 1920 to 1965, so many years Prabhupada was meditating on that. How can I do this? How can I do this? Because nobody to support, but he did it because he has full faith in Guru's word. He never thought it's not going to happen. He said it's always going to happen because my Gurudev was told it happened, and it happened, in such a big way. Okay, next, yeah, Prem, want to say anything?
We should not blaspheme devotees
Ah,
who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the
yes,
Lord.
true. Yes, Ramesh Krishna Prabhu, want to say anything?
Nothing, Prabhu. Please continue.
Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
I
Krishna.
think this text 39 and 40 both are very important, and the whole this thing I think I must completely memorize and follow every point. Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhu. Lakshmi Mataji, anything you want to say?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. We should do whatever given in the Vedic scriptures. We should follow them, Prabhuji.
True.
To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. It is given the fourth point.
Yeah.
So we should always follow the Vedic scriptures. At least we should hear about the Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita and so many Puranas.
Yes.
So that and then to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. We should not do that. No.
True.
So always Krishna is the topmost and he is the supreme personality of everything.
Yes. Archana Mataji. Anything?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji, today actually I got to know all the 10 offenses of the holy name. I have noted down and I'm going to read it daily till and pray. I'll pray God that I shouldn't make and do this. I should avoid making these offenses. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
You can go to ISKCON Desiratory and download and print it. Sometime writing may mistake, but we'll have proper.
Yeah, the important points what you told, no? I just made a note and kept everything. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Asha Mataji.
Prabhuji, mostly all of them have discussed all the 10 points. I too understood that. And not to consider demigods consider demigods as equal to the supreme. That does not mean we demean the demigods. As you said, demigods is not inferior or something like that, but they are the deputies of Lord Krishna, and we consider Lord Krishna as the supreme. And all others also I understood. And the best point to take from here is holy name is not just the holy name. Holy name is the supreme himself. So chanting has a lot of importance to be given, and chanting should be done attentively so that it can take us to Krishna Prem.
Thank you.
Is what I
So
understood,
nice.
Prabhu.
Thank you so much. Yes, Murali Prabhu just joined.
Prabhu, regarding chanting, I want to ask.
Yes, Prabhu.
I don't know which sloka you read. I joined late, Prabhu.
No,
Chanting.
Just is 10 offenses.
Oh, 10 offenses, Prabhu. Okay,
Yeah.
Prabhu. Chanting, no, Prabhu. Most of the slokas are explaining spirituality in detail, but many slokas, only very few slokas tell to chant. No, Prabhu. So that means why is chanting so important? Only a guru says that chanting is very, very, very important.
No,
Yes,
everywhere. Like Bhagavad Gita ends with the holy name. Bhagavatam starts with the holy name. Chaitanya Charitamrita starts with the holy name. Bhagavatam ends with the holy name. So throughout the Bhagavad Gita also, the majority places Krishna says that Sadada Kirtayanto Ma, says always chant my name. Plus all the acharyas, Whether
Oh,
Shankaracharya says Govinda Bhaja Govindam, a Mudha Govinda Bhaja.
okay.
Ramanuja says, Madhvacharya says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, all the
Oh.
Acharyas say same thing. Forget
Oh.
our own Sanatana Dharma. Even other dharmas, Christianity or Islam, there is also chanting the holy name, is their own name is given importance.
Oh.
So Kali Yuga is chanting the holy name is so important.
No, example like 700 slokas are there in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhu, but out of that, 2-3 slokas are
It's
saying.
okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
I mean, all 700 sloka talking about the holy name means it's not Bhagavad Gita, it's a holy name. There is a nectar of the holy name is separate, is there. So,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Okay. So, anyone else, any questions? If not, we'll end here. Okay, Hare Krishna. So, we'll stop now. Panchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyavacham patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo ananta koti vaishnavvrinda ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. I'll end the meeting. See you tomorrow. Chapter 6 will start. Maybe
Hare Krishna
we can
Prabhuji.
allocate